Hello, hello, hello. Rebecca Magic here. Hope everyone's week is off to a great start. So this video is about altars, having an altar. What is an altar? Why is it special? Why is it important? What can it do for us? And how can we create it in the best way possible? So when I say altar, I mean a space that is devoted to your spiritual practice, a space that is devoted to your manifestations, your prayers to your manifestations. It is a space that represents all of those dreams and ideas you wish to manifest in your reality. And so an altar would normally be in a space that is sacred in your home. You can have a whole room that is dedicated for meditation that has the altar in it. A lot of people don't have that luxury. Some people live in very tiny spaces or shared spaces, and so you can just create a tiny space in the corner of your room or put up a shelf and have your altar on there. You can even get a small piece of furniture that's like a stand or create one and just have the space there. But the point is to have a little space that's dedicated just for this practice of, envisioning what you want to manifest. Keeping this space sacred, and it's only for the purpose of envisioning what it is you wish to manifest. Your prayers, your visions, your dreams. So the point is really to protect that space, to respect that space, to give consistent energy, power, love, presence to that space. Not to have anything that is not related to what you're wanting to manifest on that space, because that's important. That space is going to represent all that you wish to manifest. So if accidentally you put an object on there that is not in alignment with what you wish to manifest, you might see funny things that come to materialization in your reality that are maybe blocking what it is you're wanting to receive. And then you'll say, oh, well, God, that paperclip shouldn't have been on there, or, whatever it is. The point is awareness. Really keeping that space clear, clean, respected, and loved. Then whatever goes in it or on it is very sacred. It's really a reflection of your mind's eye and what you're keeping in there. And whatever you keep in there is what is going to be manifested by natural law. So it's important to have, it's not absolutely necessary. We have everything we need within us. But it is so special to create a sacred space such as an altar for yourself. It makes it easier to focus on your intentions. Maybe you wake up every day and you pray at your altar, or you at least glance at it. Maybe it's within your line of sight as soon as you open your eyes upon awakening. You can see already how it would be such a useful tool, like a vision board, but even better. It's 3D. It's not just flat or written on a piece of paper. It's actual items and totems that you can pick up or play with, or sometimes you may even take something off of your altar and carry it with you for the day because it's something you feel you are needing to assist you throughout your day. And what I mean by objects is you can have crystals on there, you can have feathers on there, you can have photos of people you love on there. So if you pray for people that you love, and hopefully you do, and by prayer I mean seeing them and feeling them happy and healthy and whole and abundant. Because our prayer it's not just asking, it's thanking as though it already happened, right? So if you're doing this on a consistent basis, think of how much more powerful that practice can be if you have an actual or multiple actual physical totems that represent their energy on your altar. So for example, you can have a photo of the family member or friend that you pray for, and you can have their favorite crystal, or a little marble that's their favorite color, or even a personal item from somebody that passed away, perhaps, that you wish to remain connected to. Or you can have their birthstone next to them. Anything that to you, in your mind, you feel is special and personal to them. Because that's the point, is really connecting with it in a personal way. Because you really have to feel it. So basically, what I mean by having objects on your altar is to have personal items that are in connection with your prayers and what you're wishing to manifest. You can even have sand or dirt or something from the land of a place that you love, or a place that you even want to travel to. And so when you go up to your altar every day, you can see that sand or even feel it, touch it, and envision yourself in that place that you wish to be, or in that place that you love. You can also have, well, I'll bring the tarot into it, for example. In the Justice card, the brooch that holds the cape up is a circle with a square around it, and this represents the order and natural balance protecting the circle of life. You can have things like this on your altar, so you can put yourself in the center of a circle. Like you can take a cloth or a paper and draw a circle and draw a square around it and put yourself right in the center. You know, you don't need fancy objects on there. You can make things, or you can just find things of the earth and put them on there. So the altar really gives your visions a physical body. It gives it a physical presence. It makes things easier to be manifested. It makes it feel like it's almost already there. It's kind of just in between praying and manifesting. It's like you're beginning to materialize. You're actually constructing these things or seeking these things out and putting them on your altar. This act really helps to bring these things into your life, into materialization, because you are going out there and getting it. You're putting in the effort. You're putting energy into manifesting the things you want. And the more energy we put in to manifesting the things that we want, the faster they will come to us. So of course, going out to the store and buying items for your altar, or going out into nature and finding items for your altar, or making them, which is very personal and really an offering of your presence. Those things all really feed your goal. Does this make sense? Because it makes sense to me. There's a science behind it. So having an altar is a very significant spiritual practice. And anybody can do it. It works for anybody and everybody. It works by the laws of nature. So I hope that this answered some questions about having an altar when you saw the title and wondered what was that about. If you have any more questions about what an altar is or how to make one or what objects to have, I'd be happy to help you personally. So go ahead and message me or leave a comment on the video. Thank you so much for allowing me to share about what the altar is and its importance and significance. It's truly a magical tool, and I'm very passionate about it. On my altar, it's always changing. Sometimes dramatically so, and sometimes just in little ways. But yeah, so I'll be sharing more about that and some pictures of it later. So stay tuned, Rebecca Magic Channeling. If you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, you can check that out. It is on my wall. I appreciate you. Also, if you haven't seen my new moon reading, I did a live new moon reading last night. I really enjoyed it. Check that out. And happy new moon. I'll see you guys soon.